Other with what dealership you dealing with? Potemkins, damn, we nothing you familiar with. More killing, what's poppin'? 5 the tools out, they 550, 212, G-Mac, cool out. Leave them laying stinking, that's the way I'm thinking. New York hustlers love me, like them David Dinkins. That's right, cha-ching, that's my pop.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Sample Shopping. This is my latest haul from Decant Shop, 20 fragrances. We'll be going over 4 a week for the next 5 weeks, so I hope you guys are excited. Again, these videos happen because you guys go to Decant Shop and use that coupon code MAX12 for 12% off your entire order. That's what makes these possible. Decant Shop is absolutely the best place online to get niche and designer samples, as well as discontinued fragrances, original reformulations, and new stock just continues to be added. Today we're going to be looking at 4 fragrances that are all pretty new to the store, and some heavy hitters here. I'd say all 4 of them are actually pretty big heavy hitters. So please check them out, please get samples, and please remember to use that coupon code MAX12. So we're going to set this round off in style with a Fragcom favorite from the house of Xerjoff. This one is called Kobe, or Kobe. I believe it actually might be pronounced Kobe. I'm going to call it Kobe. And when I think of the most popular Xerjoff fragrances in Fragcom, the 3 that tend to come to my mind are Neo, Udin, and Kobe. Well, I own and reviewed Udin. We talked about Neo a couple of weeks ago, and right now we're tackling Kobe. I like Xerjoff. There are probably 15 fragrances on my to-buy list from Xerjoff. Mamluk, Richwood, XJ More Than Words, Lyra. You guys get the point. And it's a huge list, so I'm happy to look at this one and decide as to whether or not I want this. Now, Kobe comes to us from Xerjoff's widely acclaimed Shooting Stars line, and it was released in 2009. Notes on this are orange, bergamot, and labdanum at the top, neroli, petitgrain, and orange blossom in the middle, and Brazilian rosewood, oud, benzoin, tonka bean, ambergris, styrax, and musk in the base. Now, it's hard to find these in 100 ml sizes, much easier to find the 50 ml, which retails for $260. Lucky Scent stocks Xerjoff, as does Twisted Lily in Brooklyn. And Oswald near Tribeca has their Join the Club line. And to me, guys, this one's really nice. It does sort of remind me a bit of Neo. I don't know that you need Kobe and Neo. I think one would probably do the job, because they're both sort of green, citrusy scents. This sort of opens up with a really creamy neroli. The quality on Xerjoff fragrance is just really fucking outrageous. It's pretty crazy how they just have all of their fragrances, even if I don't like them, and I do not like Dofar, but they're just of the highest quality. And what I like about this one is that it's an orange scent that has some oomph, There's tonka, there's ambergris, there's styrax. So even when Xerjoff does citrus scents, they do it really well, and they put a unique spin on it. This is Italian craftsmanship at its finest. I definitely would recommend you giving this a try if you're a fan of citrus scents. This one is unbelievably powerful. Projection and longevity are both just bonkers on this. I don't think I'm going to get Kobe and Neo. I'm probably going to pick one of the 2. And as of now, I think I would pick this one over Neo. Next up, we're going to look at what is the last fragrance from the very mysterious and acclaimed Nasomatto house. This one is called Blamage. And, their project is now over. Nasomatto, they have started a new house called Orto Parisi, which I hope will get to the United States sometime soon. I own 2 bottles from the house of Nasomatto. I have Absinthe and Black Afghano. I would like to add China White as well. And on Sample Shopping, if you guys remember, we looked at China White, Hindu Grass, Duro, and Pardon. And I really only found China White to be bottle worthy for me. Now, I got my nose on Blamage briefly at Barney's. I had a very positive reaction, so we'll see if that changes. 30 ml of this retails for $185. And of course, as you guys know, there are no notes listed on Nasomatto fragrances. This one was a 2014 release. Lucky Scent, Twisted Lily, and Barney's all carry Nasomatto. And for me, Yeah, guys, this is Nasomatto coming out swinging once again. I get sandalwood out of this. I get some sort of clean white florals, I think. I get peach, and as my friend Renee Zay has pointed out, I think there's definitely some oud in here as well. Yeah, this is shot way up my to buy list. At first I was worried that, sandalwood and peach or in florals, this might be a spring or summer scent, but to me, this is a four-season scent. It's spicy, it's fruity, it's sweet, and it's got depth and Nasomatto quality. I think this is a fantastic fragrance and a great way to bring closure to the Nasomatto project. I can't wait to see what's next from Ordo Parisi, but Blamage is an excellent fragrance. Next up, we're going to look at one. You stick horribly. Next up, we're going to look at one from the house of Parfums de Marly. This is the first fragrance that I smelled, so I'm really excited. I've never smelled anything from Parfums de Marly. And this one is called Herod, and it gets compared to Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford a lot. Comes in one size, 125 ml for $275, so pretty pricey juice. Oswald stocks this line. You can sometimes also find these fragrances discounted on sites like FragranceNet, but I haven't seen Herod discounted outside of people selling like on Facebook. I think the reviewer Max Forti sells Parfums de Marly fragrances sometimes, and I think he does have Herod a little bit cheaper. I would like to get my first fragrance from this house, if not this winter, then in 2015. Herod was a 2012 release from the perfume Olivier Péchou. He's done fragrances for Azzaro, Diptyque, Duetto, Dior, and he's done some big time scents. Chrome Legend, Higher, 34 Boulevard, Legend, 1 Million, Yoji Homme. So he's the real deal. Top notes on this one are cinnamon and pepperwood. Middle notes are osmanthus, tobacco leaf lapped in of an incense, and the base notes here are vanilla, cedar, patchouli, iso-e super, cypriol, and musk. And this is an interesting fragrance. Off the bat, I don't get the tobacco vanille comparisons. I don't get like that real pipe tobacco vibe. I get a sweet and spicy vibe. To me, tobacco vanille was very photorealistic, sort of as a vanilla pipe tobacco, and I don't get that out of Herod. This is more like a sweet and spicy scent, but I gotta be honest with you guys, I can't see paying $275 for this. I just don't think it's worth it. It's not bad, but to me it smells like a better version of Spice Bomb. And, on my skin, this doesn't last that long, so I think this one is not a good value. I would not get Herod. It has come off my to-buy list. Finally, this week, we have one from the house of Acqua de Parma, and this one is called Colonia Concentré Leather. This is the newest from their Concentré line. There are two fragrances now in this series, with the first being the Stellar Intensa Oud, and now the Leather. And I smelled this at Barney's, and I passed on it, and we'll talk about why. This is a 2014 release. Notes are orange and lime at the top, rose and petitgrain in the middle, leather, cedar, and gaiac wood in the base. It comes in two sizes. 100 ml is $210, and a 6-ounce bottle is $265. I am a big fan of this house. I own two fragrances. I owned the aforementioned Oud and their Fico di Amalfi from their blue line. There are a lot of places to find Acqua de Parma, Blue Mercury, Bergdorf's, Barney Sachs. This is an established house. And, I'll be honest, this isn't a bad leather scent. It smells like what it's supposed to. It smells like a brand new leather jacket or the inside of a car, but it lacks what Tuscan Leather has and M by Pure Distance have, which to me is character. This to me is really just sort of leather. Leather. I get a little bit of woods and maybe some of the rose, but what ADP did with their oud scent is they surrounded the oud with some great accompanying notes, and I don't think they did that well with this. I think this is just leather, and it's a good quality leather, and it smells like expensive leather, but again, it's just leather. And, if I want a leather scent with something that makes it a little bit more interesting. And this just doesn't do that for me. So this one is a pass as well. So you guys know if I'm ranking these, Blamage is probably number 1, which I love. Kobe is number 2, which I also love. I'd put leather as 3, and I'd put Harrod as 4. And if I'm being honest with you guys, I'm definitely buying Blamage. I'm probably going to buy either Kobe or Neo. I'm not going to buy Acqua de Parma leather, and I'm definitely not going to buy Harrod unless, I have a different experience with it again. But so far, I'm not a fan of it. So that's for this week's episode. Next week, we'll be looking at 4 fragrances. 1 from the house of Comme des Garçons, 1 from the house of Creed, 1 from the house of Escada, and 1 from the house of Calvin Klein. So we got a great episode for you guys next week. Please stay tuned and watch, and please check out Adriana's website, decantshop.com, and use that coupon code MAX12. And I'm doing my top 100 songs of all time. Those of you who do like my intro music, on my website, MaximilianMustKnow.com, on my blog, and only 35 of them are hip-hop. So for you guys who nail me on hip-hop this, hip-hop that, 65 of them are not hip-hop songs. But please, decantshop.com, coupon code MAX12. Check my website out, Maximilian Must Know. Decant Shop makes these shows possible, so if you guys keep supporting, we'll keep doing these. And definitely check all 4 of these out. These are 4 very new, highly sought after, very talked about fragrances, so I'd like to know what you guys think of them. Please let me know once you've bought them from Decant Shop. I'll see you guys again real soon. This week, we have a review coming up, obviously. I'm Maximilian.
But it's bombs away, do things the monster way. We'll take your beauty queen, snatch your little John Bonet. For that you change, ransom, Mel Gibson.